What's going on, you guys? This is Maxus26 here, bringing to you a throwback video. And today for you guys, we're going to be throwing it back to 2010 with Maxus Dragonoid, the Bakugan that began it all with the combination and all. So right here we have it says Bakugan combined into Massive Battle Monster. We got like a weird art look for Maxus Dragonoid. And it says 7-in-1 Maxus Dragonoid. It was made by Spin Master. And it says New Vestroya. And you can't read that, but it says 6 new Bakugan trap only in Maxus Dragonoid. And when you open this up, you get everything that shows about Maxus Dragonoid and the Bakugan it came with. And it says right here, 6 new Bakugan trap only in Maxus Dragonoid. And that's pretty much all it is. I already got it out and ready to showcase for you guys. But anyways, on the side, all it says is just Bakugan 7-in-1 Maxus Dragonoid. On the back, it says 7 Bakugan to combine to form Maxus Dragonoid. And it tells you all the parts and pieces, the cards it comes with, exclusive Maxus Dragonoid cards. And it says, and right here it shows more art style look for Maxus Dragonoid. I am holding my phone, don't judge me. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Not much more on the top, says the same thing on the side and at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here it is, all closed up and combined, kind of looking like a balloon animal and all. But don't worry, I will get these apart and show you guys every bits and pieces of it. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories that it came with. And those accessories it came with are the cards, the golden gate card right here, and the red ability card right here. So for gate cards, if you remember from old days, gate cards are gold, silver, and copper, and ability cards are red, blue, and green. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And the other thing it comes with are instructions telling you how to form Maxus Dragonoid and all of that. But apparently there's something that is wrong. It's telling you that Spider Fencer has to be on this arm right here. We're not going that way. So we're going to be going the show accuracy one. So for the gate card right here, it says building gates, and it shows a cool picture of Neo Dragonoid, only if it'll focus, which I doubt that it will. So, and as you can see, the highest for Pyrus is 150, Aqua's 100, Subterra 130, 80 for Chaos, Darkest for 50, and 0 for Ventus. Kind of sad and all. But anyways, the card's not going to focus, so I can't let you guys pause it and read it. So I'm going to read it out loud anyways. Building Gate says, each player with a piece of Maxus Drago here may attempt to roll one of his unused Maxus Helios pieces. If it stands, the player may choose which of their G powers to use and which of their attributes to use. So that's the gate card. And with Maxus Dragonoid, which is the character card, you got Drago in the Maxus form in a green desert or something. And with it, it says, play at the start of the game. While this card is in your use pile, your Bakugan gets plus 50 G power if you have a Maxus Dragonoid Bakugan trap in the battle. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And now let's go ahead and move on with the guys. And of course, by the guys, I do mean the Bakugan. So anyways, here is Neo Dragonoid all closed up. On the side view, you got all the silver details on the wings, the Pyrus logo. You got a golden diamond right here, and a peg to put Spider Fencer on. We got more silver details right here, which is the same, but the Pyrus logo is supposed to be here. And he has a peg hole right here, and a peg hole right here. On the top, you can see where the horns lay out, and at the bottom, we got 2 more peg holes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and roll this out. They say it's supposed to be Neo Dragonoid, but it actually is. It actually is. Okay, I'm not going to cut it out because it's kind of funny. It actually is. Yeah, I'm just going to keep embarrassing myself for this part. It actually is. Alright, you know what? It actually is. There we go. And I spun it because Neo Dragonoid spins. It actually is not the same Neo Dragonoid that we're all used to, because this one kind of looks, the top portion looks a little bit more like Ultra Dragonoid, and I'm not talking about the one from Battle Planets. I'm talking about the evolution parts from the old Bakugan of Drago. So, as you can see, he's got more gold details right here, and he has some gold on his claws, which that's kind of cool. And he has some under his eyes too. And he's got green eyes, white sharp teeth, which are actually silver, and we got the wing flaps, which are also silver detailed. But here's the thing: if you buy the Japanese version of Maxus Dragonoid, you have to like pop it open, and the wings are like right here, and you gotta like click it open. But apparently, this is the American version, and it's spring-loaded, so that's nothing to worry about. And I also noticed there's like some cool details underneath the wings. Like that is pretty cool. You can't really tell because it's blending in with the inside of the wings. And he is the wielder of the perfect core, the infinity and silent core that Wyvern and Naga wield. And he is 650 Gs like all the Neo Dragonoids in this. But I'm not going to call him Neo Dragonoid, so I'm just going to call him just Drago. And anyways, to close him up, you gotta close the feet, close the horns, wing flaps in, close the wings and head inside. So yeah, that's Neo Dragonoid, and we're gonna leave them and the other traps popped open and in their display mode, so that way we can be able to form Maxus Dragonoid. So let's now go ahead and move on with the traps. But before I do, remember when I said earlier that he looks a lot like, the top portion of him looks a lot like Ultra Dragonoid? Well, I don't have an Ultra Dragonoid with me, but I do have one pulled up on video right here, and you can definitely see the similarities that these two share. And if you have a Neo Dragonoid along with this, you can definitely see the difference. So yeah, this one I'm just going to call just Drago because that's how he is. Now we'll move on to the traps. And of course for the traps we're going to start with the two hexagon Bakugan traps. So we got Dark Hound right here, and we have Gracchus Hound right here. So let's take a look at the details, if this will ever focus. Yeah, you can definitely see the details on Dark Hound right here. Let's put Gracchus Hound right there. All the silver details on the sides and all these little dots, and the screws right here on the top. This is the top portion. Here's the bottom, and then there's the back right here, and it's the same thing showing on one side right here. What I kind of wish is that this part actually had like the silver as well right here, like blending it in right with Dark Hound, but that didn't happen. And he also has a peg right here to be the leg for Drago, Maxus Drago I mean. And for Gracchus Hound, you can see that there's like less detailing for him, just silver dots. Same on this side, more silver details. And his mouth can't actually open, even when closed. And then here's the top portion, bottom portion, and that's pretty much it to show. Let's go ahead and pop these open. And here they are popped open, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. Let's start with Dark Hound. You can see right here, he's got like a little bit more robotic legs right here. Got some triangle portions right here. He's got black ears, which are manual. And he's got a blue visor right here. And there's the tail, the groove right there. And the legs, which they're both the same for the back. But the thing is that you cannot click it all the way. If you try to, you will break it. So that's not a good thing. And here's the thing about traps. They don't have G power like they do in the show. Instead, they choose attributes for you to change into. So he has Chaos to change into. Obviously this one is Darkus. I'm reviewing dog Bakugan traps and there's dogs in the background. Here is Grakisound. You can try to open his mouth. If I can, right there. And he does have an iron skull, apparently. And his legs are smooth, right there. And his tail has more silver details on here. So that's kind of cool. And his attribute to change into is Ventus. And he is indeed a Subterra. So now let's go ahead and try and close these. Start with Darkhound. What you gotta do, you gotta close the manual parts. Get this click portion right here. I guess you can actually try and make it go down or something, or do some stupid crap Cardi B does. I'm not really used to this generation, guys. Close the horns or the ears, put the head up, close the legs, and then I don't know what's going on. Let's try this again. Head in, legs closed. There we go. Oh yeah, and another thing is that in the show, they both have these up, but apparently I can't do that to Grakisound, so that's a shame. And I'll show you again how you close it. Manual parts, close them all the way in, head up, front legs in, and there you go. So that's Darkhound and Grakisound. If Darkhound could just... There we go. And now we'll move on to the next traps. And here we have the two cylinders themselves. We have Aquos Graphius and Chaos Brachium. They're both cylinders, they both are the same shapes, just like with Darkhound and Grakisound. So let's go ahead and start showing off the details. For Graphius, he's got these silver curves right here and silver portions right here. I guess you're probably going to keep hearing me say silver because they do have some silver right here. Some silver dots right here. An iron skull for the brain, I guess. Same on one side. Silver details right here. Little trapezoid right here. And more curves right here, which kind of reminds me of Aurora Borealis or Northern Lights, whatever you want to call it. And then he has a circle right here and an inner circle right there on the back side. On the front side, he's kind of has like a Wonder Woman W's on here, and he's got some lines mixed in right here. I don't know if you can see that well, but yeah, that's pretty much it for Graphius. And for Brachium, he's got silver lines instead of dark red for the top. Another trapezoid on the side. They're both the same, by the way. So on the side, we got more silver lines, a diamond-like pattern, more metal parts right here, and a triangular screw that you could see. Kind of got like a Black Widow logo on here, which I'm still ready to see that movie whenever it comes out, if it'll ever come out. And here we have some more silver patterns right here, which is kind of cool, really cool. And he's got like a metal bottom lip or something, I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and start popping them open. And here they are popped open. And yeah, I also forgot to mention that Brachium has like a one inner circle right here. So that's pretty cool. Now let's move on to Graphius. You can definitely see the head portion is kind of like a little thinner or something, I don't know. For the manual parts, he has like these praying mantis things or something or whatever. And for the hands that he has, these grabbers, he's got some gold details right here, I forgot to mention. They look so square-like in a way, and you can see these little tabs right here, which is kind of cool. And for his attribute, he changes into Pyrus. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. He's got yellow eyes right here, and these little holes right here I forgot to mention that both Graphius and Brachium have. to put Spider Fencer in, but we're not going to do that. I might show you how he looks when you put Spider Fencer on them, but for now we're just going to stick to these. Oh yeah, and they also have some details right in the bottom portion, so that's pretty cool. Same with Brachium right there. And for his tail part, he's got like what kind of looks like a little bit, kind of reminds me of a praying mantis or a grasshopper or something. His head is a bit thicker. And for the crab hands or something, I don't know, grabbers or whatever, I can't really say. And his eyes are green, which I don't know if you can see well, but yeah, they're pretty much green. And the logo he changes to, or attribute he changes to, I mean, is darkest. And here's the thing, when people first get this, they're afraid that when they make the arm portion, they break them, and what I'm talking about is that if you're trying to make Maxus Drago, you have to like turn this into a full 180 degrees. And people will always think it's scary that they're gonna break and all. It won't break, so just turn it into a whole, do a full 180 right there. And yeah, that's it for these guys. And to close them up, what you gotta do is you gotta close the manual parts. You gotta hold these down, hold the head and the grabbers here, and then you start closing the portions now. Same with Brachium. Oh yeah, Darkhound and Gragashound are dogs. I think these are like mechanical worms or something, I don't know. And yeah, that's how they close. And that's Darkhound, Graphius, and Brachium. Now let's move on to the next trap. The next one that is somewhat in the Fencer line, we have Spider Fencer in its actual Pyrus attribute. Yeah, most of these Bakugan are in their all red design, but there are different attributes. This one's in all Pyrus red, like with Drago. And as you can see, we got some silver screw details right here. And we got the Pyrus logo and some lines right here. And pegs for Graphius or Brachium. Again, I might show that soon. And as you can see on one side, we got this cool looking detail, same on this side. And on all the legs, we got the circle on bottom, triangle on top. You can see the portion right here where he pops open his head. And we got the back part where his gun's showing. And on the bottom, we got another different hexagonal shape. And we got two pegs right here to put him on the back of Drago. So let's go ahead and start popping this one open. Now this one is actually really cool. I don't know, let's pick him up. For his head, he has this, it kind of does remind me a lot like Metal Fencer for the eyes. Really cool. He's got like a spider mouth thing for the webs and these little portions right here. The tail is manual, so you can put it in many designs. It's like a gun shape. At the bottom, you can definitely see the tail details outline. Oh yeah, I didn't know this part was manual as well. Let's just leave that down there. And here's the thing, if you guys want to make Spider Fencer actually stand, all you gotta do is just click these parts, which I don't think I did to this one. And there we go. Now he's fully standing on his gold-tipped feet. And for his attribute, he changes into Aquos. So yeah, and to close him up, all you gotta do is close the hard to get out feet. Sometimes they're hard to get out. Just click these out. Put the gun down, close the manual parts. Put the head in and the tail. And you gotta close the legs in, but you gotta close all of them while holding these because he kind of reminds me of Fencer, to where he pops open all the way and is impossible to close. But yeah, that's Spider Fencer. So now let's move on to the last Bakugan trap. And last but most certainly not least, everybody's favorite Maxus Dragonoid Bakugan trap, Spit Arm. The Ventus Bakugan trap that everybody loves from the Maxus Dragonoid line. You can see right here he's got some silver, huge silver rectangle shapes right there. Silver portions, which is kind of something. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's like small triangles right there. There's the Ventus logo. More silver rectangles at the bottom. And on the side we got some gear-like thing. I don't know if it's all gear-like. Silver dots at the bottom. We got a silver thing. I guess you're going to hear me say silver a lot in this video. Get more silver dots. What kind of reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh logo right here for the legs. And it's the same on the other side. On the bottom there's nothing much to show. But at the top we got the silver portion for the tail. And then we got the gray peg right here for Drago. So now let's go ahead and pop this open and show you guys why he is the most favorite of all Bakugan fans. The Bakugan trap with no manual parts to open up. He is pretty cool. He kind of reminds me, he has like the shape of a stingray or a manta ray or whatever people are calling him nowadays. He's got more silver detail on the inside. Little holes right here for the portion. Yellow eyes, a mouth right here. Which I think that's a mouth, I don't know. Kind of, I think it is it? Yeah. He's got these cool wing thingamabobs or whatever manta rays have. And he changes into Subterra. Yeah. So anyways, now to close him up, all you gotta do, hold the head down, put the wings in, and then put these all the way down. Click the bottom. Oh yeah, forgot about the peg. That's what the peg looks like. And then all you gotta do is close the tail. And you're all set. And now, we now form Maxus Dragonoid. It's kind of hard to get them all in one shot, but anyways, for Drago, all you gotta do, leave him like this. Get the peg out. And there you go. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys this part later. For Dark Hound and Gracchus Hound, all you gotta do is close this, put the head up, and then you click this portion. Come on. There we go. Close the tail. And you don't want to close these feet part because all you gotta do is just close the thighs and then put them in the groove. See if it'll lock in. I think it locked in already. And then you gotta do the same with this one. Okay, that one locked in. So I'm kind of confused. Do I gotta... Alright, there we go. Then you take the peg out. And that's the left leg for Drago. For Gracchus Hound, do the same thing. Tail up, head in. Click the feet portion. Close the thighs until it locks in place. I don't know when it will. I think it is. Alright, there we go. Peg out. And for the thighs, just put these right here. For the thighs, we take Spit Arm. You're going to close them like I showed you how you close them. But you got to leave the tail out. And then you take the peg out. And there you go. And for the bottom portion, you're going to want to take Dark Hound and Gracchus Hound. Connect them with Spit Arm. If it will, let me. Come on. This is kind of complicated. Let's try. There we go. And then for Graphius and Brachium, you're going to want to close these portions. Do a full 180. And there we go. Do this again with Brachium. And there you have it. And for Spider Fencer, if you want to do the portion and all, what you're going to do is close the head and the tail get these open. Hold this and try to at least get them to combine. I always have a problem doing this, so I guess this is the first time I actually managed to do it. So yeah, like I said, we're not going that route. So let's get these out. These out of the way, because we're gonna lock these in place, and we're gonna leave these alone. Just leave them on the side, and then we put Drago on top of Spit Arm, and then we put Spider Fencer on the back right here with a peg at the bottom hole, if it will stay open. Come on, third time's a charm. Alright, let me try and do this again. Give me a second, guys. Finally, alright, now you're also going to want to take the pegs off of Graphius and Brachium. And what you're going to do is get this out of the way. What you're going to do, put Graphius on the left side of Drago. Well, to my left, and put Brachium on the right side. And ladies and gentlemen, we now have, if it will, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have Maxus Dragonoid. It is one of the first Bakugan to ever combine and be a thing. This is actually kind of cool. I think I just put Brachium on wrong. There we go. There we go. So, you can see that he does kind of have some posability. You can move Graphius and Brachium around, but the only way you're going to want to move him around is just loosen this up a bit, and then push, kind of like I just did earlier, right there. And then you can actually just move him around, make him punch stuff. You can't get posability on the legs or the arms and all, because these are octagonal, so you're pretty much stuck with what you got. Here's the side view with all the details I mentioned, the back view, and if you want to, you can just get the gun out and then let it be how it is in the show. Side view again, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that is the Maxus Dragonoid Bakugan from 2009. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, then prove it by hitting that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more content. If you have a video for me to react to, drop a comment, let me know below. And also let me know in the comments, what do you think of this? Did you get your chance to get this? If not, I'm sorry. But anyways, with that being said, I am Maxus 26, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.